It's too late anyway. You guys are already up at the shed. So.
I'm good.
It's noon by the time you get there. You've checked out the shed. Well, nobody's actually searched.
I was going to.
Are you going to go in and search? Okay, you go in and search the shed. There is a small, weathered box with another.
Yes,
there's a box.
Hold on. Roll me this and this, and add it to that.
Whoa.
So that's going to be 10, 20. There's 20 more shotgun shells in that little weathered box. You found basically a box of shotgun shells. They're 20 gauge, which means they're smaller than the 12 gauge.
Both of mine.
Did you have
there a chair in the shed?
Do they fit that?
Make me a luck check.
Is there what in the shed?
A chair.
I haven't got one specifically set up. Okay. No, but there is a little table. Like a little, it's like a little small table, almost like a nice
Another
table next
table.
to this cot.
No.
There's a cot with a dirty blanket on it.
He just moved.
He had logs, right? He was putting logs.
Yeah, there's a lot of split lumber inside and outside.
Is there a big enough one to be nice seat?
Yeah, there's one that hasn't been split yet. That's like this big. It's heavy. It probably weighs like 30 pounds. So and it's like hard to move. You know what I mean? Because it's bulky and it's. But yeah. And your guy's not very strong.
Yeah, I don't move it far, but I'm
Okay.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
All right, so you're sitting on that. So you've got the 20 gauge. Do you tell them that you found the bullets?
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
about to.
Okay, go. Sorry.
Do these fit your gun? I have 20 shotgun shells.
Yeah, it's an old dirty box. It's all crumpled, and yeah, they're 20 gauge shotgun shells. They'll fit that shotgun you just picked up.
Sure. I don't really have things to carry this.
You can fit 20 shells in various pockets pretty easily.
I also have 100 odd bullets for
Okay, you're jingling then. Chink, chink, chink.
You got jingling and clanking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and y'all thought I was doing overkill with bullets.
You guys are armed to the teeth right now. You're carrying the shotgun, Aaron, right?
Yeah.
And the axe. And then you've got your handgun in one of your pockets of your jacket. And remember, you've got a big heavy jacket. You got plenty of pockets on that, plus pockets in your pants. So.
Let me get a sip of that.
Yeah.
Can I just say that if we come into combat,
it is freaking strong.
You can keep that bottle, man.
If we come into combat with these creatures, we need to do it from the tree line. If they come towards the trees, we need to back up because their weapons, they go so far. They penetrate trees. So if we have to combat them, shoot from behind trees.
Mm-hmm. And the trail that leads up to Stratton Mountain to the northwest, and did you have a question?
This goes down, right? Like when they shoot, they can aim it, right?
Yes, they can aim it.
Alright.
So yeah, what they were doing was like
going up
like
in the
this.
trees and shooting down at them wouldn't be.
No, it'd leave you pretty exposed too. There's some leaves left on the tree, but it is September and it's the midst of fall.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd be a little bit exposed. You'd be a little hard pressed to find a tree with a lot. Maybe if you found some fir trees. Yeah.
Did the trees get frosted?
Yeah, they did. There was frost all over the trees.
So they got damaged by that.
It looks like it. Yeah.
Alright, so you see evidence of obviously what
I kind of see some weird stuff.
Yeah, there's spots. There's grass that's just dead. There's sections up there where the grass is just dead.
these crazy kids do up there.
Okay, what are you guys doing? Essentially, you've searched and that's all you found inside the shed.
Don't we want to head out to check stuff during the day? Is that what we agreed on?
Yeah, you guys want to sneak our way up the trail, maybe?
Yeah, it's during the daytime. It should be a little safer, right?
Did we set up the scarecrow?
No, right now it's just sitting on the ground.
Are we even sure this is where we want to sit up and make a stand? Because we'd like to see it, can we?
I don't know either. Maybe they think we're stupid.
I actually agree with that.
Oh, it sounds like anytime anyone's ever gone to find these creatures, they either disappeared or never went back for them. They would not expect a second attack from the same people.
Exactly.
Everyone seems to be afraid because I know that I should have bought also diapers.
So what are you guys doing?
So, do you guys want to carry this guy, load it with dynamite, and walk up the path?
One dynamite.
Right now, there's no dynamite attached to it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just talking
okay, go ahead.
Point. And anytime that we feel like it, we can stick him in the middle of the path and run into the woods if we ever feel
we need to wire it. Wiring saves time.
I mean, we could wire them beforehand and just like keep it spooled up, like
And not an open clearing.
Wow! No! You know that is a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea.
You're gonna Prospect. You've dealt with explosives. That is an awful, terrible idea.
Oh, trip.
Yes. If somehow the plunger does get activated, whoever's got the dummy with the dynamite will die. There's no way they'll live.
I mean, we could just
It's not likely. You do not set up the fuse until you're ready to blow the.
I mean, we could have the scarecrow loaded up and the wire and the plunger like spooled and ready to just attach real quick.
You could do that. Yeah, it's a better idea than actually wiring it up and carrying it. That's a terrible idea.
Well, we got you.
Is the lantern already
didn't say
set
that.
up inside?
Okay. No, that's what you were thinking.
Okay.
The lantern's
Because you're
inside,
Prospector.
right?
You know these things.
Not yet. No.
It's a little fuzzy on these.
Basically, right now he's not built.
I thought we assembled it.
No,
Oh.
you assembled the two,
Right, yeah.
and you cut the end.
Yeah.
But you don't. If you put all the clothes and junk on it, and then try to carry it any length, stuff's going to be falling out. Basically, the way I envision it is you're setting up a makeshift scarecrow that will, from a distance, look potentially like a person, but it's not going to be set up so that you could travel with him. Does that make sense? Yeah. Because all you're doing is just getting it set up quick and dirty and.
Alright, we find our camp. We go a little ways away. Maybe a little bit more than a little ways. We find a small clearing, not a big one. We don't want them to have free space to roam. We plant it there. We lure them there.
How are we gonna lure it? Another bullet?
Shot to the air.
From what I hear, Manfred has.
Or do we want to try to lure one at a time? Because last time we shot 5 of those suckers.
Were you there when he bought them? He bought how many boxes of bullets? You guys?
2 boxes.
So 100 bullets. Yeah.
I would like to take them on one at a time, if possible.
Oh.
I don't know if that's possible.
Just wait for one to come out.
Well,
That's the one.
They do communicate with each other.
Yeah.
If one is coming, more than one will come. Unless anyone has a gun.
So what are you guys actually doing?
We're gonna die.
I hope.
I made my suggestion.
Yeah, no.
That's out of character. Okay. That's your character's thinking now?
What?
No, are you thinking that?
Well, actually, last time we thought Manfred was going to kept joking, this is where Manfred dies.
And then Manfred took almost no damage. It was kind of cool, actually.
Man, I wish I'd made
I agree with the plan.
I wish you had too. It would have been cool if you could actually
Is
see
this
it.
clearing or trying to find one up
We
the
should
road?
probably find one up the road.
First we should find where they are. We shouldn't just randomly put it somewhere because we might be super close and they all come and we die.
Okay.
So what are you guys
wanna
doing?
do some
We're going to go search for their base.
Where are you going?
We're going in the direction that we saw them fly off.
Up the trail, up that way.
Is there a trail?
Yeah, there was a trail. Honey Ruger, there was a trail at the edge of that clearing. Remember? That's where you go to the northwest. Okay. Are you taking your rig for the dummy? Okay, so everything's going with you, right? Okay. You head up the trail up Stratton Mountain. It's a rough climb.
And we must be quiet. Please.
Should we all make sneak checks?
No.
Please, no.
No, it would take you forever if you want to actually sneak up there. Right now I'm assuming that you guys have weapons, at least shotguns are out, like under your arm, loaded.
Yeah, like typical hunting.
Do you have a gun in your hand? Okay. Do you have a gun in your hand?
Casually holster.
Okay. It's holstered. Do you have a shoulder holster or is it just in your pocket of your jacket?
Side holster.
Okay.
I got a
You can
jacket
have
pocket,
it.
jacket
Okay,
pocket.
so it's in like an outside jacket pocket where you
Inside
can get it?
jacket pocket.
So an inside on like, yeah, okay, so this one. Okay, yeah, so the upper jacket pocket.
86 plus 4. Crap.
Okay, you climb up. It's probably a mile from Harney's clearing, where this trail kind of ends out. And there are several. There's a ring of irregular stones in a kind of a circle. Each is roughly 3 feet in diameter and between 2 and 5 feet tall.
Stonehenge.
There's about a half a dozen of them. Each of them is covered with thick frost. And it's cold out, but it's not cold enough right now during the day for the frost to still be there. And you can tell it's melting, but it's thick. It's like really thick.
Quick synopsis again. So there's a ring of stones.
Ring of about half a dozen stones, each of them about 3 feet in diameter. and then maybe 2 to 5 feet tall, just irregular shape. They don't look like, they just look like weird rocks.
It looks like it could be some sort of occult circle thing.
Could be.
Should I do an occult check?
Yeah, go for it. Sure, why not?
I think I made it. Wrong guy. Yes, I made it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's a circle. It's obviously a circle. It could be used for some kind of ceremony, religious ceremony. You think of Stonehenge and those kind of things. Does anybody have Cthulhu Mythos?
Yes!
You can make a Cthulhu Mythos check.
I'm not making it!
How did we?
No!
Okay.
How does he even? Like, I don't think that was operated back in the day.
You have to read. Yeah, you have to either read Cthulhu Mythos books, or you have to.
I made the second.
You don't get a second. Or you have to go temporarily insane. That'll give you a little bit of insane insight.
Like all the way insane?
You have to go temporarily insane.
So,
And you haven't done that. You haven't done that.
That's what I'm saying. It's
You
like
have
a
to
0.
go you have to
No,
lose it.
no.
No.
Wait, someone. Oh, they died.
No, 0
I was gonna
means
say someone
your
did it.
character.
Someone did. I think Kyle did actually. He went temporarily insane or something. Or somebody did. No. It was.
I got close.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, that's what you find at the end of the trail. And that's near the top of the mountain. It faces. You can see to the north and to the east. There you go. That's what you found so far. Now you haven't explored the entirety of the mountain by any measure. It took you about a half an hour to get up here, so it's around 12:30. Drinking some of the
Next time.
moonshine.
I'm gonna think to myself, this has got to be where what's his name was chanting his stuff.
Could be.
Just in other words.
Oh yeah, that's what other words.
Well, that's right. You remember the words.
So it looks like
You
they
know
were.
what
Not cool, kid.
Did you ever tell me the words?
No, but did you tell them that you learned the words?
No.
Or was that part of the story?
Unless they.
I mean, that happened pretty visibly.
You would know about that they made Harney recite the words over and over to him, and Hutz and him were both saying the words back to him.
Yeah.
So, was that part of the story that you told to Bertelli? Okay, so you know that he learned some kind of words.
Well, it looks like in our winter you can tell like it's this frost is thick, but look at the ground. There's been lots of melting. This happened hours and hours ago. This may have happened last night after we left.
This is probably where Mr.
I feel like maybe
Can I search for any like footprints on the ground?
was chanting his words with the alien beings freezing.
Yeah, it's like a chance.
Maybe that's a part of it.
I fear this is a sacrificial
That's fine.
area.
It could very well be.
We should probably unburden ourselves. Man, I'm starting to sound something.
That sounds pretty
You
good.
sounded good.
With
This is near the top of the mountain. It isn't the top. The
Extra.
mountain continues up above it.
we should probably take out things that will make us noisy if we're going to go henceforth, or either send out a couple of people and have a couple stay here and set up our drama.
I believe we could set all 3 of the dynamite up here because this is their probably place of importance. And they'll probably, again, show up here tonight.
But
Unless
here's a
it-
thought. What if we destroyed the rock circle and we couldn't come back?
We could do that now, that's true.
No, that's a good idea. We should focus on the creatures themselves, and also the ceremony. It was not a nightly thing. It was a special occasion.
That's right. Like once a week.
Yeah, so during the week, different times during the week. The articles, I think they're tucked into the green folder. It tells you kind of when they happen.
Yeah.
So there's no telling when they will be back.
What are y'all doing? I'm gonna go pee. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, we haven't searched the whole mountain, so we don't even know if this is like the prime ritual site.
True. This is about where the fires happened, though, right?
I don't know where the fire's at.
Yeah, I don't think the
That's him firing things, but...
Blam! Anyways.
We could set this dude up in the middle of the circle.
This would be an area where...
Chant the words and anything happens. Yeah. Oh, they're glowing!
Have you ever considered that the words there just purely aesthetic?
That's true, because the words weren't even used and those 5 things flew up. Of course, he was telling us the words, so maybe speaking the words themselves caused the things to come.
The bullet in the air was a precursor.
It was, but we spoke before the bullet.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oof.
I believe we did anyway.
Wait, so you know these words that
No.
you spoke?
I know the
I can't
words.
call anyone.
Just look at the
Do you mind if you tell me what the words
Okay.
are?
I mind.
You would
I
mind.
would never have to spell them.
Well, now I'm going to do it phonetically.
I'm right now.
You don't want to speak right now?
Oh,
It could be.
I still say we should find where their camp is.
Well, yes, then let's continue.
But it would be a good idea to set up man, and if we need him somewhere else, we take him down later. If we need to rush here, because they're on us.
Yeah, we could just leave them laying around if you all want. I don't mind.
You are strange now.
Let's make the guy then.
You gonna make the guy here?
Yeah.
Leave
Okay.
What's the guy doing?
Is that the plan then?
Leave lantern unlit. We light it when we go back.
Okay.
Maybe this time.
So you able to raid the guy up as best you can.
How many dynamites are we using?
Does anybody have
No, Moss.
Okay.
Whoever wants to really be the guy to set him up, make me a dex times 5. We're gonna go that route.
Who's what
So you
next?
can pick who's
I want to set up the wire.
You can pick. Well, I'm talking about like the guy.
Okay.
Whoever has got a good
The
dex. Who's good? Who's got a good dex?
I got a 10.
No, don't throw numbers out. Just say, are you good? Are you average? Are you better than average? You're average.
My
I'm
guy
above
thinks he's
average.
average.
You're above average. Okay, so you're probably the one to set him up.
Oh,
Yeah, do me a dex times 5.
It was your
can help.
idea anyway.
You're hanging the lantern on the
13
inside.
times 5.
This is just to see if it'll work.
I'm steady.
Yeah. 22.
Nice. Okay, so you get it rigged. So you could. Where do you want to put him? Like in the middle of this clearing, or off to one side, or
A little off to one side.
okay, off to one side.
We can
You rig
hide the
it-
trees across.
You rig it so that it will, once punched into the ground, it'll stay standing. If there's a really heavy wind or something, it'll probably knock it down. But other than that, it shouldn't go anywhere. The lantern's inside, like where the cross braces are. You shove the pillows in there, and it's using a pillow for the head. You got the hat pulled over the head and the coat tied on there, and it's going to stay.
And by a rock so they can't see what they see.
Okay. And
Yeah,
is there a
sure.
piece of dynamite inside it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then is it hooked to the detonator? And it's,
I'm going to hook it
Is
to
it
the
wire?
wire, but the wire I'm not going to hook to the plunger yet.
but you'll keep the plunger by it.
Yeah, I've
Correct?
got
Okay.
this by, like,
So the wire
wire
burns
is-
into the
into
tree
the
line,
trees,
and the plunger's
plunger's
sitting there, but it's not connected. Okay, that's good. That sounds good. So, and that takes maybe half an hour to get all set up. So it's probably, what I say, it was an hour to get up here, and that made it around 1:30. So it's about 2 p.m. by the time that's all rigged. Fair enough?
Sure.
Alright, boys, let's go hunting.
Okay. You're going to go searching just to see what you can find, essentially?
Yep.
On the rest of Stratton Mountain?
Oh, half. Maybe something.
Yeah. We're gonna come back and that'll be a system being torn apart.
Are you going to, like, spread out, or are you all going to kind of stay together? What's the call?
Probably stick together.
Okay. You stick together and you wander. You're
At
going to
least,
walk,
let's stick
probably heading kind of westish, I would assume, because that's where more of the mountain is, as opposed to, you can see, you got a clear view to the north, beautiful view, by the way, and you got a clear view to the east.
Oh, I'd like to sketch the outline of the place for my art skills.
You could have done that while she was setting up the
Yeah,
thing.
okay.
I
I drew the place.
You find an odd spot. Stratton Mountain's covered with trees. A lot of them have lost their leaves. There are some fir trees here, though, too. Everybody can make me a spot hidden.
Spot hidden.
Yeah.
Got it. Nailed it.
You got it. If at least one person makes it, that's all. Wow, everybody made it except for Manfred?
I missed it by 4.
You missed it. Silversmith didn't make it. Manfred didn't make it. Okay. But you three spot an unusual boulder. It doesn't look like it belongs there. And when you all go to investigate, you find that there is a place, even though there's trees all around, the ground is raised up a little bit, and there's this just giant boulder that seems slightly out of place. And when you examine it, say what?
I have geology points.
Yeah, give me a geology check.
Nice.
I think so too. It's great use of the skill. No, okay. So you're not familiar with the type
I
of rock?
also have a geology check.
Well,
You
yeah,
can
you
make a roll if you
should.
want.
Okay, cool.
You can make a roll. If anybody else has geology.
I have one.
I got 1%.
Nah.
No?
Maybe.
No? Okay. So it just looked out of place. When you examine the stone, you find that under one side, on the east side, it's like worn away on one edge, and there's pitch blackness underneath this rock. There's a hollow feel to it. You know what I mean? When it feels like there's a cave or something down there. Anybody have flashlights?
I have a flashlight.
We have a
Yeah.
You have one
I was
for
about to
sure.
say, typically.
You have the lantern. You have 2
I also
lanterns.
have the lantern.
If you three who do not know if you have a flashlight want to make me a luck check. Unless you definitely don't have a flashlight, and then don't worry about it.
I definitely don't.
Okay, you don't?
I have 17 out of 30 something.
Okay, so you actually have a flashlight that you put in your pocket. You got it at Hodge's house.
I
You
do.
found it, you're like, oh.
Alright.
You just pocketed it.
Just
And you made it
absent-mindedly.
too? Okay, Manfred, you're like,
It's like, wait a second.
that's right.
My
I was going to break into that warehouse, and I bought a flashlight.
My flashlight. I didn't know flashlights existed there.
Yeah, they do.
Cool.
Maybe the battery only lasts maybe 20 minutes though.
Okay.
So it's not when you just turn on and you walk around for very long. It's more of turn on, use it to see, and then turn it back on.
I love the British call torches.
Is this where they live?
So cool. I love
I do too. Electric torches are.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys doing? So, flashlight for Nissa and Manfred. You've got your lantern, and you have a flashlight in your backpack already.
Can I say I'm just hesitant to go inside to where there's an enclosed space where these creatures might reside? Why don't we block it up with the boulder and
There's no way of moving that boulder.
yeah.
No, it's huge. It's the size of a small house.
Yeah, we can blow up the hole.
Blow up the hole.
How are these anyway?
They're good. At
Actually,
least
they're pretty
I
good.
am good.
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
Probably trying
They
to.
almost certainly reside down there if they're nocturnal, you know. They want somewhere dark. Man, it's daytime.
Do we see any glowing? Shall we look and see if they're glowing? And maybe if they're asleep, their glow does not happen.
Nobody's looked in the hole yet.
Find out.
I'm looking in the hole.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said let's look in the hole.
Well, you need to tell me that. You say, I'm going to look in the hole.
Let's look in the hole.
Miss Paula, Dr. Polichev, gets down on her knees and looks down because it's on the ground.
Oh my gun.
It's pitch black, but you have a flashlight. You shine it in there. It goes down as far as your flashlight beam will go. And as you shine around the sides, which you can make out, and this is a big enough hole that probably someone could squeeze through pretty easily. You see that it's perfectly round, which is unusual. And it all seems to be of the same stone. You know what I mean? It doesn't look natural.
Man. Maybe.
That's what you see.
On the word man.
And it goes down as far as your flashlight beam will go, which is maybe
So
20,
if I crawl
25
in,
feet.
you would fall like in the rabbit hole? And while I was in
Yeah, it goes straight down from where you are. It would not be easy for you to fall in because you have to go. The way I'm picturing it is that the boulder kind of overhangs this part of the hole, which is part of this. And right now you're kind of leaning. If someone behind you shoved you right now, you would go in. No, stop. But it's not going to be easy to fall in this hole.
Light stone and talk.
Wait, she hasn't told you guys any of this yet, so.
What do you
And
see?
you can just say, I tell them. You can just do that too if you want to.
So
Or you can play it out.
Do it.
this is odd. Come take a look real quick. Someone explain to me, is this natural? Is this even possible? Technology man.
Are you all going to look eventually?
Yeah, I'm gonna look down.
You guys all peek in, one after the other, or two at a time.
From a
That's what you
geological
see.
standpoint, this is very interesting.
Not like any
You can make
cave
another
I've seen.
geology check.
Does it remind
Please.
me of the thing we found in the basement? The circle room in
Same
the
roll?
basement of that
It might
house?
be.
No, this is only about 20 feet in diameter.
Okay.
The stone isn't that black stone. That black stone. This is just normal. It looks like normal rock, like gray stone, like granite.
Cool.
But yeah, you're a prospector.
Yeah.
This is a shaft. Somebody made a shaft, and as far as you can tell, it is perfectly round. And you would notice this too. You have geology at some
Nice
point.
shaft. Like none I've ever seen. I can guarantee there's gold down there. I can smell it.
It actually does feel like some kind of mine shaft.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
A dangerous one.
How's it smell?
A Minecraft mine.
Alright.
You know, it's got that kind of it's kind of like a sour milk smell is what you can smell.
Wait, is that familiar?
Spoiled
Dun,
down
dun,
there.
dun.
I think the only one who actually that smell was in Honey Ruger's
Yeah.
little shed. Yeah, you guys would have noticed that when you went in and looked. I think you two went in and searched it, and that
Arnie,
was.
it's your.
Smells
Then you
like
grabbed some wood from outside, and you went inside too because you got the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruger's house had this real sour milk smell, like milk about to go bad. You know, it gets that sweet kind of weird.
Groceries.
Yeah, you didn't go into the shack, so you don't recognize it. But yeah, you three recognize it. You realize that smell was in. Excuse me, pardon me, his shed.
I just got the goose of the bumps.
It's not real strong.
Yeah. I definitely got a hint of that dude's dirty cabin down here, you know?
You're not sure how deep this thing is either.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Do not throw anything down the hole. Do not be fooled.
What did you reach for?
One of these bottles.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Don't. My fear is they are down in this hole, yes, and if we throw something down it, they come out. If we throw something down it, however, we find out how deep it is.
If we
throw down a
dynamite?
dynamite.
And the whole mountain is empty and we collapse and all die.
There might be something.
That is a possibility, but very unlikely. I would assume.
Let us. Oof, that's scary.
And from one stick of dynamite.
We only have 3. We need to be careful.
That is true. 2 left, yes.
The other one's in the scarecrow.
Other one's in the scarecrow. It's all set up, except the not connected to the
Wolves have only eaten the scarecrow, right? Just already wrote that.
What?
Wolves have already eaten the scarecrow.
Just like smell the pillowcase.
Yeah, they smell Silversmith. I love that guy.
They sell Silversmith. We know him. Those no talking wolves. Hate those guys. Anyway.
And they eat you.
No. I'm just making sure that I'm keeping track of what's going on. Cthulhu myth.
No, they're after Manfred.
Angus is actually one to crawl inside.
You can't.
There's no floor. That's the only
none
problem.
whatsoever?
No. You shine the flashlight that you got down, and it goes down as far as
He
you can
could
see.
shimmy.
No.
I think it's too big.
Where's the rope?
You need a rope or something. If you climb into this hole,
Your fault.
yeah, it's a shaft. It's not like a natural cave. You don't see any handholds. It almost looks as if
Actually, how big around is it?
20 feet in diameter. It's
Okay,
wide
that's
too.
a lot wider than I thought.
I'm sorry, it's not just like a chimney.
I thought it was a chimney.
Yeah, no. It's
I'm
wide.
getting a cavern
It's
feeling.
wide.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I
I'm
think
sorry.
you're 5. That'd
See,
be
Manfred
funny
and I.
beat.
Yeah, it's and you all see this and
It is wide enough for big wings
that's
of those
sweet.
creatures. This is where they are.
yeah, it is wide enough they
I
could.
forgot how tall are these guys?
And let's got a rope.
They weren't much bigger than a man.
6 foot, 7 foot.
5 or 6, more 5 or 6, and then they had the wings in addition to that.
Were they pretty big wings? Or was I just scared and I thought they were big?
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you thought. Remember, we thought one was coming right behind you at one point. So yeah, as far as your character is concerned, huge wings, ragged, and one thing that did.
Eyes.
Yeah, what? No, they didn't have eyes. That was even worse. One thing that those of you who did encounter them, one thing that did stick in your mind is the wings are like ragged. Like they shouldn't have been able to fly with those wings, and the wings moved in such a way that looked like impossible. Yeah, they were all like broken and all.
Like
It was weird.
Treading water.
It was really strange. It was really strange.
I got up close to this one.
Yeah, you know for sure. Yeah, that smell. That's right. You knew that smell from before. Because when the thing was on top of you, you could smell that weird
Manfred
smell.
was making out with it.
Is there a rope?
Right.
Oh, that's what I want to check this thing out.
Kind of long. My lost.
You're lost away.
I'm going to give you a luck check for rope.
Okay.
That is not.
Because you have that backpack with all your possessions in it. I'll give you a luck check to see if you have say 50 feet of rope. No, we'll say 100 feet. If you make this roll, I'll give you 100 feet of rope.
Let's go.
Otherwise, if you want rope, you're going to have to go back to town. And fail? Okay, no, you don't carry rope.
Wow, Logan. Rolling like me.
You guys don't have any rope. It would take a trip back to town to get some.
But we still got plenty of daylight.
It's true.
Yeah, it is, what did I say, 2 p.m. Or was that the time? It's 2:30 now. After finding this.
Unless you guys want to keep looking around.
We should make sure there's not the second camp.
Okay, you guys can keep searching Stratton Mountain if you want.
This is the top of the mountain, I thought you said, right?
No. Well, yeah, pretty close. The mountain goes up a little way, but not very far. In this area, the ground came up around where this boulder was and where this hole was.
From just a X and Y standpoint, no Z-axis. So here's our parking lot. We came up here. Here's the house, rocks, hole? Or is it like house, rocks, hole?
Yeah, it's at an angle. You went due north to get to Harneywerger's house. You went northwest to get to the to that with the trail.
Yeah.
And then it was more west by northwest to this place.
Okay.
And it's about a half mile, you're guessing, from
Standing Stones?
From the Standing Stones to this place. There's no trail of any kind here at all. It's like nobody's ever come here on foot. That's what you guys. I'll give it to you guys for free. It was about. It's about 2 miles from Ruger's place up to the Standing Stones. Another half mile onto this other place.
My gold senses are tingling.
It would be real easy to get lost on this mountain too. Keep that in mind.
My death sentences are tingling too.
Did you want to go get rope to go down this?
I could go down back to town by myself. You guys want to keep it around the foot? I'll run to town and get some rope.
You don't have a car though.
Use one of your cars. Yeah, trust me.
Speaking of who led?
Kicks another drink. Say what?
Who led up here?
I don't know. What you guys pick the order
Probably
of the cars
not
that
you.
you want.
One of
Yeah,
us, but
not
yours would
mine.
be in the back.
Yeah, because your car would be in the back.
Yeah.
Because you'd be following that.
I led.
So you got the Model T in front of your Buick, and then you crawled in the Rolls Royce behind that.
It's not driving, Mike. That's what my guy's thinking.
Okay,